Hey, podcast peeps, welcome back. Today is a short 10 or so minute episode from me just talking about a topic, and today's topic is personal brand. What does that really mean, personal brand? Well, as a marketer, a brand has attributes that you can count on from that company, that entity. And it's the same thing in personal. Personal brand is who are you for yourself and for others, and what can people count on you for? How does it show up? How do you show up? What are the attributes of the adjectives and the verbs that people would use to describe you if you weren't in the room? So you could say, for instance, I'll unpack myself and make myself vulnerable and so on. So I would say that people would say, I am a straight shooter. I'm a truth teller, no nonsense, any version of those three words. I have integrity with my word. I mean what I say what I mean. Those are similar thought processes. I would say I'm active. I'm committed to wellness. I am somebody you can count on. If I give you my word that I'll be there, I will be there. If I say to you that I will get the job done, I'll get the job done. It'll be on time and as I promised. So there's an honesty and integrity, lining up of actions and words that occurs in that personal brand. That's what I stand for. And other people would call me bossy or bitchy or whatever. Now that's their prerogative. What people think of me is none of my business. I'm going to say that again. What people think of you is none of your business. So focus on you, do your brand really well, and don't worry about what others want to say about you, because maybe they're envious, maybe they're jealous, maybe they're insecure. And honestly, success is not binary, as I've said in a different podcast. So you focus on your success and your successful brand. So how do we unpack how to create a personal brand? First of all, you should have the support system around you to create how you want to show up. So for me, I always talk about my three words. In marketing, in life, people can't remember more than three things anyway. So focus on how you want to show up. My grateful, bold, intentional. I talk about them a lot. It's the lens by which I operate my day. That's a personal brand. How do I choose to show up? How do you choose to show up? What do you want to remind yourself to be and to do? So use words, use visual reminders, put them up on your bulletin board or on your wall or on your door or on your window, wherever you can see it, and say, that is what I want my personal brand to be. And then communicating it can be a variety of things. So if I was doing a brand for a company, I always talk about there's for whom, who do you serve? And then what do you provide? And then what's your business value, right? So if I was doing a company, I could say XYZ companies provides regulated industries and other industries, their board, CEOs, et cetera, with XYZ, da, 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 da. This is da, 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 in a way that does this, 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 and this. So you provide the value. What is the same thing in personal? So as you guys know, I became a certified why coach. I guess it was a year and a half ago now. So the Why Institute, it was formed with the premise of Simon Sinek's Find Your Why. So they have an assessment tool, which I highly, highly recommend. And if you want to take one, I can provide you a code to take it, and I get it at a wholesale level. So we'll talk about that. But the point is, they give you your why, your how, and your what. And everybody is wired with a how, a why, and a what. And that is how you express yourself, how you show up in the world, and what the world can count on from you. So I happen to be a contributor. My why is contribute. Let me give you some sense of what that means. I believe in contributing for a greater cause. I want to make a difference in the lives of others. I love to support others, and I relish success that leads to the greater good. I seek to add value in everything I do, and I'm often referred to as the go-to person. That is actually true, because people always say, Monique's got a guy. Monique's got a this, right? She's connected. If you need a X, Y, or a Z, call her. She'll know who to go to. So that's the go-to part. The contributor part, 60 to 70% of the population that has undergone this assessment, this review of their whys, come up as contributors. So I guess we should all be happy in the fact that most people on the planet want to contribute to others, which is great. That's a great, great philosophy. How and what they do in order to contribute is what differentiates us and creates that personal brand. So my how is simplify. My how is simplify. What that means is that I bring why to life by making things simple so they are useful and understandable. I have a unique gift for reducing the number of steps required for almost any task. For me, life is better when it's simple and uncluttered. I like things direct and to the point and don't understand why anyone would want it any differently. Think about my book. Like, think about the summary that I gave in 7 different areas of life. And I'm just like, bottom line it. What can I use? What's practical? What's pragmatic? What can I implement tomorrow? That's how I think. My superpower is simplifying. So I have clients who seem to like want to complexify things. So my attitude is, okay, no, let's break it down. Let's simplify it. Let's make it simple. Let's make it understandable. So that's my superpower. And then the what is I make sense. I make sense. What I deliver is that I deliver solutions that are well thought out and make sense. I'm able to take in lots of data and information and make it understandable and useful. I consider factors, problems, and concepts, and I'm able to organize them in workable solutions. You are great at summarizing the solution quickly. I am like, all right, let's go. This is the bottom line. This is what we need to do. Let's go. Let's get into action. Okay, not everybody is wired like that. There are 9 different whys, hows, and whats. The combination of those things, which I'm going to do at my workshop. I'm going to do a women's retreat workshop in the fall. And I think what I'm going to do is have everybody start with their why assessment so that they really understand their wiring and what that means when you get people in a room. So your personal brand shows up in a room with other people's personal brands. And now you have to navigate the waters of like this person's why is mastery, which means that they need like a ton of information before they can make a decision. Now, somebody like me would get very frustrated by somebody like that because I'm always about like, give it to me quickly and let's get done with it. And I've already figured out the answer while you're still processing the question. That's a problem for me if I don't understand that that's my personal brand. So the first thing about personal brands is understand what it is and then figure out what you want it to be. Is it serving you? Like maybe this is not good. Maybe you want to be more quick to summarize challenges and problems. And maybe you do want to be more contributory. So have tools, like I talk about the ones on my bulletin board, the grateful, bold, intentional. Have tools around you that remind you what you want that personal brand to be, and then incorporate it in your language. It's an identity. I am fill in the blanks. I am a contributor. I am an athlete. I am whatever you want to be. And then you reverse engineer that personal brand. So the personal brand is a narrative, as I describe it. I am a contributor. I feel great when I contribute to a greater cause. How I do that is I simplify very complicated concepts. And what I do is I provide solutions that make sense and are actionable. Like that's a statement. That's a personal brand statement that's made from how I'm wired or how I want to be wired. So you have a choice. You have how you show up today. What's your personal brand? Your 3 words. Find your 3 words. Identify your 3 words. I assess for yourself, is it or is it not serving you for who you want to be? And again, change it. You don't like it. Like you're impatient. I know I am. You need to remind yourself to be patient. If you are, you lack intentionality in your actions and how you're conducting your life, then maybe you need a reminder that intentionality should be part of your personal brand, and you make it so. Speaking it into existence is the first step to making it happen. And then your descriptor. Like I coached clients on their LinkedIn profiles. I asked them to get a little bit more personal and describe who they are, not necessarily what they do. And I've talked about how in European countries, when somebody says, well, what do you do? They're not going to come out with what they do for a living, what pays the bills. They always come up with, what is it that motivates them? What do they enjoy doing? Who are they? I'm an avid reader. I'm a hiker. I'm a swimmer. I am a lover of animals. I'm a philanthropist. I am whatever the words are that you want to use to describe yourself that are outside of what you do for a paycheck. So understand that the personal brand could mean a variety of things. Identify who it is that you are today, maybe, and then who you want to be tomorrow, and map those whys, those hows, those whats to those keywords and incorporate them in a sentence in a way that has people completely clear about what you stand for. And that's pretty much the Reader's Digest version of personal branding. I invite you to reach out to me if you have any questions. And as always, I'm there for you. Make it a great day. Thanks for listening. Bye.